नमस्कार दर्शक मित्रों, स्पेशल लाइव के इस कार्यक्रम में आप सबका स्वागत है। माफ़ी चाहता हूं कि पिछले एक एपिसोड में टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम की वजह से आप स्पेशल लाइव कुछ बातें नहीं सुन सके। हफ्ते कुछ न कुछ नई बातें करते हैं। मैंने पिछले एपिसोड में बात की थी कि व्हाट इज़ द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ मेडिटेशन, व्हाई पीपल हैव टू डू मेडिटेट, why they have to do meditation, and what is the meditation do in the life. So वो बातें मैंने पिछले एपिसोड में बताई थी। आज हम वही बातें कुछ डिफरेंट तरीके से बताएंगे। मेरे साथ यहाँ मैनचेस्टर से शिवा ट्रस्ट आश्रम से यहाँ रमाना देवी जी यहाँ मौजूद हैं मेरे साथ, और हम कुछ बातें करेंगे आज जो लाइफ में हिंदुइज्म तो है, there is a lot of people they follow the Hinduism, but the base of Hinduism, Vedas, Puranas and Upanishad, how many people they know about it? How many people they practice? How many people they have the Puranas in the house, Vedas in the house, Upanishad in the house? They said no, we don't have that. Why? Because we have only holy book, the Bhagavad Gita. Yes, that is true, that is holy book, but the philosophy of the Hinduism, how we are going to teach your children, how we are going to teach your community, how we are going to teach environment, positive environment, positive energy. सब बात जीवन के अंदर बहुत अच्छी लगती है, कई बात बुरी भी लगती है। When you there is a truth, and if you tell the truth, might be the hurtful. If you're telling the lie, might be very good like a sugar, but they give you the diabetes. So you have to select yourself. You want to go for the truth, or you want to go for happiness, or you want to go for the enjoyment life, but then after a few years you can enjoy and then you cannot enjoy. There is no strength, there is no energy. So we'll discuss about today the Puranas, Vedas, importance of the ashram. अमावस्या के दिन भगवान शिव की आराधना लोग करते हैं। हमारे आश्रम में भी, आज गुजरात आश्रम में भी 108 कमल के पुष्प के माध्यम से भगवान शिव की आराधना, भगवान शिव की अर्चना की, और लोग उसी बात को लेकर के चलते हैं कि हम कैसे अपने जीवन के अंदर पूजा पाठ, आराधना, कोई यज्ञ गुरु की प्राप्ति हो। दैट इज लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंस यू कैन मेक। यू आर द क्रिएटर एंड यू आर द डिस्ट्रॉयर. It doesn't mean you are the creator and you are the destroyer, because you select. God give you the life. Then you have to maintain that life. How? With the positive environment, with the positive energy, with the being with the positive people. Then your life will be positive. Otherwise, no. कई बार लोग कहते हैं कि मैं भगवान की पूजा करता हूं, कई बार लोग ये भी कहते हैं कि मेरी भगवान सुनता ही नहीं है। मैं कहता हूं लोग आप पूजा करते हैं तो दोनों हाथों को साथ में लेकर के हम नमस्कार करते हैं, राइट। अब देखो, नमस्कार की क्रिया और पूजा करने के लिए देखो, सबसे पहले अंगूठा जो है वो आपके पास, आपके हृदय के पास आता है। अंगूठा आपके हृदय के पास आता है। अंगूठा क्या है? जो अपने आप में एक तत्व, इष्ट तत्व का एक प्रतीक वो अंगूठा है। यानी कि आप अपने अंदर जो भगवान छुपे हुए हैं उसके साथ आप जोड़ने की क्रिया कीजिए। Within the you there is energy, within the you there is a soul, within the you there is a power, within the you there is a Lord Shiva, within the you there is energy. But how you can research? There is a yogurt. In the yogurt there is a ghee, but you should know how to make ghee. The same way, जब हम नमस्कार करते हैं तो ये अंगूठा एक प्रतीक करता है कि अपने अंदर की एनर्जी, अपने अंदर जो भगवान छुपा है उसको पहचानो, अपने आप को पहचानो। उसके बाद अंगुली आती है, द फर्स्ट फिंगर, दैट इज कॉल्ड पॉइंटेड फिंगर्स, एंड मेनी पीपल दे पॉइंट एट अदर्स, क्रिटिसाइज अदर्स. सो व्हेन यू प्रे, you have to think that people who criticize you, you pray for them, that God give them good thoughts, God give them good knowledge, God give them purify that sense which is they have. They try to criticize you, but you don't criticize them, give them. Be kind the people who's unkind. The one day the person will be kind for you as well. And then the second, जो तीसरी अंगुली है वो सबसे बड़ी है. Means what is the significance of that the finger? जो सबसे पांचों उंगलियों में ये बड़ी है, यानी कि आपसे जो बड़े हैं, आपके माता पिता, your parents, your guru, your आचार्य, उन लोग को आप रिस्पेक्ट करो. आपके पूजा में उनको भी लो. आप प्रेयर करते हो तो उनको भी याद करो. उसके बाद आते हैं जो हमारी 1, 2, 3, 4th फिंगर, जो सबसे बड़ी ये वीक फिंगर्स है, ये जिसको कहते हैं रिंग फिंगर, इज वेरी वीक फिंगर. उसका मतलब क्या है? जो आपसे वीक है, जो आपसे गरीब है, जो आपसे अपने आप में क्षमता में भी वीक है, उनको भी आप प्रेयर में रखो. और लास्ट फिंगर जो सबसे छोटी, जो आप स्वयं हो, यानी कि दैट योर सेल्फ. ये पांचों प्रकार को साथ में लेकर के जब आप प्रेयर करोगे तो भगवान उस चीज के लिए काइंड होगा आपके लिए. वही बात है. तो मेरी आज सिद्धाश्रम में ये मैनचेस्टर से रमाना देवी जी आज पहली बार हमारे सिद्धाश्रम में आई. हम पिछले करीबन 2-3 सालों से अपने कार्यों के साथ उनके साथ उनको मैं सपोर्ट करता रहा. उनके डिवोटी आते रहे अपने सिद्धाश्रम में. मगर आज एक ऐसा मौका मिला विच इज वी कैन डिस्कस एंड वी कैन टॉक what is the importance in life. So Devi ji, namaskar and thank you very much to come far away from the Manchester to our spiritual life. So, and thank you very much to your present at our Siddaashram as well. I was discussing with the audience, which is what is the important. People, they praise and they say, they complaining to God. God is not listening to us. We are praying so much. Why we have obstacles in the life? So I try to explain how to pray. Respect yourself, respect the elders, respect the weakest people who you believe, respect the people who criticize you. You give them respect, they will respect you again. They will realize themselves, oh, I'm criticized. Why the person is respecting me? But one day they open the eye and they can realize what is that respect. So I was discussing that. During our small discussion at the center as well, first of the thing which is very nice to hear that your Shiva Trust is doing wonderful job for the poor people,
yes.
For the people who need the knowledge about the Puranas, Upanishad, Vedas. And the interesting thing is that which is you create yourself, which is the positive environment. And very few people, they self-realize, they try to look for the right gurus and they try to look for the right life or path, but sometimes they lost the life and they cannot find. But unfortunately, we are lucky to find the spiritual path, how to walk in the life.
Yes.
So, when did you start your spiritual life?
When I was born.
When you was born, okay.
Of course,
Right.
as we all did.
So, you following as a Hinduism?
Yes, well, when I was 5 years old, I realized myself that I was one with Brahman. And I saw the oneness of all created, manifested reality. And I was born into a Catholic home in a British society that didn't recognize my experience and didn't educate anyone about this experience. So it wasn't until I was much older and I found the philosophy of Hinduism in southern India that I realized that what had happened to me was quite normal and that this Hindu way of life actually supported this, and that there were ashrams, there were temples, there were gurus, there were so many organizations that were supporting self-realization and that actual experience of self-realization. And I felt that I'd come home to my birthplace, my spiritual birthplace, and I found a lot of resonation with the philosophy of Hinduism. This was maybe 15 years ago now, and this changed my whole direction in life. At that time I was teaching Western self-realization, if you like, and I was doing that from the age of 16. So to find the actual source of what I had already been teaching, this Eastern philosophy, it was very important to me. So I switched and I began the journey of understanding and learning and studying the actual books, the scriptures, the teachings, and they really were already inside me innately. That knowledge was inside, but I learned the jargon, the terminology, the words, the concepts that you all take for granted in your present state, born in India, born into this beautiful Hindu religion. So I had to learn it from scratch, and I taught myself. And now I feel it's my duty, it's my dharmic duty to serve humanity by sharing this knowledge and by serving others like myself, born into the West, not born into a Hindu family, that are also experiencing this self-realization process, and helping them to understand exactly what's happening.
Right. And I believe, which is I written in your leaflet and the books, which is you have 30-acre land, which is a huge land, and there's a many thing going on. Can you little bit explain to our devotees and who's listening this?
Yes, it's been an exciting journey creating an ashram in England with a white female Satguru, and we've been through a very long and arduous process. But we do have an ashram, a 30-acre ashram in Rossendale, Lancashire, which is in North England, and there we have a sanctuary for rescued and abused animals. We have 40 or 50 animals at present, and we have cultivated trees to do our bit to protect the already suffering environment. And we plant vegetables and grow our own food there as much as the weather permits in England, which isn't very often. And we have a small temple for a Shiva Lingam that we brought over from South India. And we do puja to the Shiva Lingam, and we meditate and we study the scriptures and we practice yoga. It's just a normal, traditional Advaita Vedanta ashram, and we're very successful.
Very good, and we wish you all the best for the futures, to be more successful for the community. And as I discussed before, if you need any kind of support and help for the community and for the ashram, because I was so happy to see you, and I was so happy to listen to your activities for the community. So it's our duty and our responsibility to support who is supporting others. So that is one thing. Also, when I was just looking your book regarding about the Upanishad, many people they write a lot of stories regarding about their own experience. So why you select the Upanishad to give your explanation to the Western community?
Primarily because the Upanishads is the text that saved my life. I was a realized soul in this body, in this country, and I wasn't recognized, I wasn't respected, I didn't receive the loving support that I would have done had I had that experience in India. So when I found the Upanishads and I found the recognition from the words of the sages from thousands and thousands of years ago, I felt like they were my best friends, and I wanted to share what I knew had helped me. I didn't want to share something that I had had no experience of helping. I wanted to share something that I knew would work, that would help others. So I do propagate the Upanishads, but I also try to make them as accessible as possible. And I try to teach people not to read them the way that I would read them, but to study them the way that they would study the Gita. I'm attempting the impossible, but I feel like I'm doing a very good job, and I'm trying to make the Upanishads down to earth, practical, accessible, understandable. I have good intuition as to how to achieve that goal. I also have a Western upbringing, so I know how to adapt the Eastern philosophy to the Western mind. And I'm not going to stop, even if it's not maybe as recognized as the Bhagavad Gita. I won't stop until I've succeeded and until the Upanishads are recognized for the greatness that they are. I won't stop. I believe that, when you read the Upanishads, that all you have to do is open the book. I said this to you earlier, that as soon as you hold the book, as soon as you touch the words, that you are filled with a desire for Brahman, and that desire for Brahman wakes the Atman up inside, and then the journey has begun, and there's no need for the book, there's no need for me, there's no need for anything other than yourself, and yourself will guide you, your inner guru. Your Atman as the guide will guide you through life. And I trust that 100%. I trust the Upanishads just to awaken that Atman in one moment, one touch. They are that powerful.
Yes.
So this is why I want to see them in every home in the UK, even if it's just on the side next to the TV or the iPhone or the Apple computer.
Yes.
I want to see them there, because I know just a glance, just a moment with them will awaken you to the remarkable being that you all are, just intrinsically inside your nature.
Very good. Devi ji ने बहुत सुंदर बताया. Just talking about the apple, which is you can keep.
Everyone has an apple.
You see, the apple is very good for health. So the people they look for the apple because the quality. You see, nowadays the many people they said, oh, you can everything download from the internet. You can download from the, but you can download the information. You cannot upload the love.
No.
Yeah?
I don't like the internet, but I like that you all think that it's useful. I agree.
Yes, there is a lot of things which is...
But not for me.
And all people have a different taste.
I like the internet.
Internet, right? But you see, sometimes the internet work, the scientists work through the internet.
Yes.
So this is very good. And the Upanishad and Puranas, especially you talk about the Upanishad. The Upanishad, the Sanskrit word, that means closeness with Guru.
The Guru, yes.
Closeness with the Guru.
To sit with the Guru.
Sit with the Guru.
Yes.
And the many people, they think, okay, where is the Guru? I don't have Guru. I cannot see the Guru. The Guru is the gravity power.
Yes.
Which is itself in you.
Yes.
Itself around you.
Yes.
Itself in the energy.
Yes.
But you have to search with yourself.
Yes.
Guru give you the guidance. Example, your little child, that will be also your Guru.
Yes.
Because if the people, they think about the age, oh, he's older than me, that means I can make him Guru. No, the Guru is coming with the knowledge.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if the 5-year-old
No.
or doesn't matter there's a 2-year-old.
No.
If you take that book's Ashtavakra Gita.
But this is my point. When I was 5 years old, and I knew Brahman, I knew the truth.
Yes.
Nobody would listen. They wouldn't listen because in my culture,
Yeah.
in my society,
Yes.
if you're five, you're five.
Yes.
You're just to sit
They
and
don't
not to
accept.
speak.
Yes, that's it. The older will speak.
You don't know the truth if you're five. How
Yes,
can
how do you?
you?
That's
Only
true.
if you're 90 do you know the truth. This is the fundamental, this is the problem.
Yes.
That we have to recognize that the Atman is in all things.
Yes, it's true.
That Brahman is, how can Brahman not be in everything if
Yes.
Brahman is everything?
Yes.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
So even in the trees, even in the apple, even in the computers
Yes,
and
yes.
the internet, Brahman is in everything.
Yes, yes.
But we must choose which part, which aspect of Brahman we want to sit near.
Yes.
And I don't choose the Apple computer.
It's good, which is you choose that the knowledge of a Brahma, that is called Brahman. The Brahman called Brahm means universe.
Yes,
The universe,
yes.
the research,
perfect
the perfect
universe.
universe,
Yes.
which is you can find
Yes.
and you can research from there.
Yes.
You have milk, you know how to make yogurt.
Yes.
And there is a yogurt, you know how to make butter.
Yes.
So there is the process, which is when you found, doesn't matter you're 5-year-old
No.
or doesn't matter you're 90-year-old,
Yes.
but the person who is a 90-year-old, if he don't know how to make from the milk to the butter,
Yes.
then there's no point. So
No.
the life is just like animal.
Yes.
Nowadays, is animal itself is clever than human.
Well, exactly.
You see, the animals is more faithful.
Yes.
The thing which is front of you, if you keep one man front of your door and just ask him, look, make sure no one come in my office. Sometime he'll sleep.
Yes, but the
And
dog won't sleep.
sometime they said, oh, don't worry, I know you go to the office. But the dog, if you just go,
Never
no.
sleeps.
So
No.
you can see the animals, the sense.
Yes.
Only one thing, they cannot talk, but they can sense more than human.
Yes, honestly, you know, there are mothers that if you separate them from their children,
Yes.
they are happy for the break.
Yes.
You take a cow, you
Yeah.
take a calf away from a cow,
Yeah.
and they will cry and cry and cry.
Yes.
They won't want a break. They don't want that separation.
No.
That is true
Yes.
motherhood.
There is there's a feelings.
Yes.
But nowadays, the human killing the human. You
Yes.
can see around the world, there's a lot of things happening. We don't want to mention what is happening. Everyone knows what is happening
Of
around the
course.
world.
Yes.
But there is no kindness.
No.
Like if one dog cannot eat other dog.
Yes.
One cow, they cannot eat another cow. But nowadays, the human, the worst, I can say the worse than animal, who haven't got that kind of knowledge, who haven't got the value of the life, they are doing such kind of thing. So, if you want to learn that, is a very beautiful subject which is we are discussing. Try to read the Upanishad and Vedas.
Yes, just to realize the
Just to
oneness.
yes.
To realize that we are in all things, and that if I hurt you, I'm hurting myself.
Yes.
If I hurt another, I'm hurting my child.
Yes.
I'm hurting my father, my mother.
Yes.
To not see this separation.
No.
There's too much separation in society.
And the people, there is in the world, there is iron is well, there is silver is well, there is gold is well. But without the gold, you cannot see the value of the iron. Without the iron, you cannot see the value of the gold.
No.
So there is so many beauty, but there is so many differences as well.
Yes.
But being a good human being, being a supportive human being for the community is very important to learn the scriptures who's written by that holiness, by the saint, by that practitioner who give their own life for the community. And when you take some example from the one word's example, they will make your life perfect.
Yes, and the Hindu religion, it wouldn't exist without this philosophy.
Yeah.
Those rishis who sat and
Yes.
sat and sat for years upon years receiving this information.
Knowledge.
Yes, they did this for us. And it's our duty to repay that service by sitting for years and years and
Yes,
years,
yes.
understanding what they
Researching,
received. Yes, to know what is the true meaning of life. What is the point of all these things if we don't know why we
Yeah,
exist?
yeah.
We don't know the reason
It's
for
true.
having them in the first
true.
place. It brings them to life, all the things, all these material objects. when we know the reason for life, then we know the reason for them, and then they come to life,
Yeah.
and they have more meaning,
It's
and
true.
we gain more happiness. And the goal of Hinduism is happiness.
Yes.
And we deserve happiness in all our choices.
This is the very good message for our audience and all the devotees and who's listening this thing. The time is always, they don't stop. They don't stop. So thank you very much for your valuable time.
Yes. And you also.
And
for
this
your
is my
kindness.
duty. Also, your kindness is coming from far away. And I would like to invite you again and again to discuss this kind of good knowledge for the community.
Yes.
And we'll do good job. And I am very pleased to hear that you are doing wonderful job.
Yes.
And as per which is I said before, always we are there for you to support
Thank you
the
so
good
much.
thing.
Thank you.
बात यही हुई, देवी जी ने कहा कि देखो you can find the right thing. वही बात है, आज सोमवती अमावस्या है, भगवान सभी को ऐसा ज्ञान दे। मैं कहता हूँ हर हिंदू के घर में एक पुराण, उपनिषद या तो वेद की एक पुस्तक रखो, जिसके माध्यम से अपना खुद का चाइल्ड, our youth can one day pick up that book and they can say, wow, there's something. But if you are not helping them, who's going to help? If you do the arti in the temple and they said, oh Lord Shiva, oh Lord Krishna, can you please bring the book? No, he's not going to bring the book. You have to go to the market, you have to go to the shop and get the book. I would like to request, at least get the one book for you first. Read something, one page or one text. Practical that word in your life. And you can see what is the beauty. You can see how change your life. Your life is not that morning, oh, hello, hi, bye. That's it. No. Your life is that. Your life for the enjoyment. But how you enjoy, not to have a good car and good mobile, good clothes, that is everything materialistic. You can do that. But having a good life, there is an inner voice you can listen. How you can listen that? Get some good knowledge. How you get good knowledge? From the good book. What is the good book? That is called Vedas, Puranas, Upanishad. Not written by ourselves, written by saint. We are trying to purify, trying to explain what is in there. That's the reason we have to write the book in the normal language for you, not for us. And that's the reason all the writers, they're trying to explain the world. What is the fact? What is the fact? And that fact give you perfect in life. So the time nearly खत्म हो रहा है। 16 तारीख को सिद्धाश्रम में भजन है और 25 से 27 गौ कथा का आयोजन जो साध्वी सरस्वती जी आ रही है, आप सबका मैं स्वागत करता हूं। और नेक्स्ट अगली वीक कुछ आध्यात्मिक चर्चा की हम बात करेंगे। उस बातों में भी कुछ तत्व की बात होगी जिसके माध्यम से आप अपने जीवन के अंदर कुछ फुलफिल कर सकते हो और पुनः वही वेद की बात, पुराण की बात, ओम पूर्णमः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पुनश्च पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। हरि ओम। शांति 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 ओम।